This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Honestly, I don't know who comes up with these. This is one of those days where I'm like, really? It's Uncommon Instrument Awareness Day.
Everybody needs to know.
Everybody needs to know.
Uncommon instruments.
Yeah, so what we decided on was an instrument called, we discussed it before on the show, called the theremin. I hope I'm even saying it right, because it sounds like something you're deficient in when you go to your doctor.
Yes, it's like a supplement. I need more theremin.
Like you need more, you're low on calcium, vitamin D, and you better get your theremin.
Yes, it helps with memory.
You can pick it up downstairs at the pharmacy. So the theremin is this weird-sounding instrument that it actually doesn't involve any physical contact, and this guy who invented it name's Leon Theremin. Anyways, you've heard it in songs.
Oh, it's his name.
It's his name, Leon Theremin, yeah.
Okay.
So you might know it from this Beach Boys song, Good Vibrations. Have a listen. It's the thing that sounds like it's howling like a werewolf, like, oh.
You know, I've heard that song many, many times. Never noticed.
Never heard that part.
Theremin.
It sounds very ghostly. It sounds like a coyote howl. That's the sound you're looking for there.
Okay.
So I thought, why don't we test you in the key of theremin? So
dear.
We've got 5 pop songs we've lined up, songs that you're very familiar with. However, they're played in theremin, so they're going to be tougher to pick out. So we want you to identify the song.
Me or like everyone listening? You can play along.
They can play along at home, but for the purposes of this, you have to identify the song. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, what song is this?
That's John Bon Jovi, or it's Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
You gotta hold. What is the song?
Keep going. You had the next lyric.
Living on a prayer.
There. you sang the whole song, then stop before the lyric. That was.
This is what's going to happen with each song. How much time you got?
Watching your process in real time was amazing. Okay, here's the second one.
Okay.
You got it.
Chandelier.
I knew you'd get that one.
I have like indigestion after hearing that. Anybody else?
It's super weird. Okay, let's do this third one. This is not a song we would play on CHFI, but you would know this song. One of the biggest songs of the 90s.
Okay.
They don't say the name of the song in the. You can sing the whole thing.
I don't. Okay.
It's Nirvana. Smells like Teen Spirit.
Yes.
Okay.
We would have been here for a long time.
We got time for another one. Let's do this one. That's way too hard.
I have no idea.
Way too hard. I'm looking at the answer and I still didn't get it. That's the Cranberries, Zombie.
No way.
Yeah, apparently. We'll do this last one. I think you'll get this last one.
Is that a rock star?
Right band, wrong song.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, you know that. Sorry, you just got the right song there, yeah.
Yeah?
But not rock star. Different kind of star.
Pop star?
No. Nope. The only other kind of star. Not shooting star.
Superstar?
Oh, my gosh.
Rock star?
No, you already said that.
Pop star?
Nope, you always said that one, too.
All-star?
Yeah! Apologies to Smash Mouth.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Pooja and Gurdeep's Shower Thoughts.
You can't wear the pants of someone taller than you, but you can wear the pants of someone shorter. Hashtag instant caprice.
Shower thoughts.
While we sleep, our brains make up stories and then get scared of them.
Shower thoughts.
Okay, I'm confused. When establishments say no shirt, no shoes, no service, do I have to violate both qualifiers to forego said service, or is it like a one strike and you're done? Like, can I come in with no tarp and Reeboks and still get served?
Shower thoughts.
Ever notice that the people who actually work at the gym do less work than their customers?
Shower thoughts.
Okay, so if happy hour is 2 to 5 p.m. and it's half-price drinks, when's sad hour? And are the beverages thrice the price?
Shower thoughts.
Why is it considered luxe to walk around in a bathrobe indoors? But if you did it outdoors, you just look nuts.
Shower thoughts.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Are you all in with Canada's women's soccer team after everything that's happened, or is it kind of tainted for you? What's been the story of the Olympics for you, Pooch?
I mean, I always love all of the stories that do come out, but I think obviously being Canadian and hearing about what happened with the drone and all of that stuff, I hate that the rest of the world is looking at Canada as cheaters. I don't like it.
It's an international scandal. Like other countries are, Canada the good has been Summer McIntosh. Canada the bad, unfortunately, has been this DroneGate story. It's a stain on Canada. It's a blemish. However, what the women are doing right now, like, I kind of went from like, oh man, this is bad. And
yeah.
The 6-point penalty, basically they almost had no chance to get through, but they've run the table. They beat everyone in their group. And guess what? Canada is now through. They're playing in the quarterfinal tomorrow against Germany. And I have done a 180. I am so on board now that like this is appointment viewing and I'm cheering them on. I've convinced myself the girls didn't know anything about the drones. The coaches management, they're tainted, but I'm cheering for the girls on the field because they're incredible.
And there is something about the story of having your backs against the wall, the entire world looking at you. You know, like you can't help but want to cheer for them and want to see them succeed. But this is also one of those things where it was just handled so badly.
What are you going to learn from drone footage anyway?
Yeah, and every day we learn something new in the story, so it's not making it better. With that said, when you look at the sport itself, and I hate to say it, but you know, we've all watched as people are diving and trying to like fool refs. Like I feel like as a sport, sometimes I look at this and I go, I don't know. Like there's the cheating. Like are there levels of cheating?
There's you're right. In terms of there's sports with like lack of integrity or no integrity. Soccer's probably at the top of the list.
It doesn't make it okay.
But it doesn't make it okay. And I will say the women's game, they dive way less than the men. The men are way bigger offenders when it comes to the diving. I was having this conversation with my brother because we were texting on our group chat and I was like, I can't wait for Saturday, 1:00. Like I'm going to be watching. And he was kind of like, I don't know. I still feel kind of dirty about it.
Really?
So I don't know. It got me thinking, like, are you all in now with Canada's women's soccer team, or is it still kind of tainted for you?
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
All right, so you probably heard about the non-dairy milk recall that happened recently. And you know how expensive it can get to buy non-dairy milks, right? Like, I don't know. What does it cost you? Would you buy non-dairy milk, Steph?
I do. I buy oat milk, and it can be anywhere from $3 to $4.
Oh, man, where are you shopping? I got to get there.
What? How much are you spending?
Well, I'm paying the downtown tax. I mean, downtown, everything's more expensive. It's like anywhere from $5 to $6 for a carton. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Downtown. Everything
I'll grab you some. I'll bring it in.
Thanks. You can be my milk supplier. Actually, you may not need to after this thing Pooja sent me. So I normally buy almond milk. I live downtown, $6 a carton. Pooja, as we all know, she lives at TikTok University, right? She's off this week, and she found this homemade oat milk recipe. Naturally, I was skeptical, but this is what she sent me.
I haven't bought plant-based milk from the store in 5.5 years, and oat milk is the absolute cheapest and easiest one to make at home. So let me show you how I do it.
Okay. So she proceeds to blend together some oat milk. And I was like, there's no way this is going to taste like the oat milk that you buy for $6 a carton. So I was bored last night. I thought, let me try this. Let me fire it up. So I took out the Vitamix. I got out my rolled oats and water and salt, basic ingredients. This is what I did yesterday when I was putting it all together. You need, apparently, according to the recipe, 6 cups of water, 1 cup of oats, pinch of salt, And then you blend for 50 seconds and strain. Okay, so I did blend it up.
I love that you recorded all this.
Yep. I told you I was bored. And this is where, Steph, you're going to laugh at me. So
no.
I moved recently. Like, not everything made it over in the move. I don't have a proper strainer.
Oh no!
So I used a school of pasta to try and strain it, and it was very messy.
The holes are too big.
Yeah. I know. I'll show you the video. It was real messy. I got enough in the cup though. So this is me straining it and tasting it. And I'm going to tell you, I was ready to laugh at Pooja. I was ready to roll my eyes at TikTok University because it was going to be terrible.
Yeah.
And well, here's what happened. Let's just strain it down. You're all good. I don't have a strainer. I have a school of pasta. So, ooh, it does smell like oat milk. There it is. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. That tastes like oat milk. That cost me almost nothing. Thanks, Pooch.
Wow.
I'm telling you guys, it smells, the consistency, it tastes, everything is like oat milk. It's
yours
crazy.
a little
It's oat
chunky
milk.
though. Yours is crunchy, not smooth.
That's because I didn't have a proper strainer. I like my peanut butter and my oat milk chunky. It actually works, guys. I think I'm going to try it next with almond milk, which will be a bit more expensive.
And with a strainer.
I need to buy a strainer. Okay, I'm going to go buy Dollarama. I'm going to buy a strainer. But this is all to say, do you have a money-saving hack? Because I just made oat milk for, I don't know, less than $1. What does it cost
awesome.
for 6 cups of oats? Do you have a money-saving hack? We want to know about it. Call us with your money-saving hack, and Pooj, I will stop making fun of your TikTok hacks for a while.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
What are your money-saving hacks? I'm asking because my friend Pooja, who's on vacation this week, sent out a video on our group chat about a TikToker who made their own oat milk. I was skeptical. I was bored. I tried it, and it was honestly really good.
I know a friend who made almond milk the same way.
I think that's going to be the next one I try because I prefer almond milk.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think that one will be more expensive because almonds are more expensive, but still cheaper than buying. Again, it's like $5-6 a carton downtown. But it got me thinking about your money-saving hacks. What are your money-saving hacks? Because everyone's got some of these, right? It's tough times right now. Sammy in Brampton, what's your money-saving hack?
So I make my own, Febreze room spray. How you buy Febreze and, you spray it on your couch and you spray it on your curtains and stuff?
Yeah, how do you make your own Febreze?
So I've saved a ton of money. So what I do is I take, an old bottle of, a spray bottle or a bottle from the dollar store, and I put in 1 cup of laundry soap, and then I take my fabric softener or the shakeables.
Yep.
Right? I put a tablespoon of that in, and you add water, and you shake it up, and it's exactly the same, and it lasts longer.
Really? And you used to spray it in the air, or do you spray it on fabrics?
Everywhere. I spray it on my couch, I spray it on the curtains, I spray it on my bed. It's pet friendly, and I save $9 a bottle, and it lasts for months.
Wow. Could I use it as cologne as well?
You could, man. You smell like linen fresh, baby.
That's fantastic. What a good hack.
Yeah, and I've used that for years, and I've given it to so many people because it works really well, and you can change the scent because all you have to do is just buy the different stoppables, and it's everything you have at home.
I might have to give that a try. I have all those items.
I'm telling you, it'll work.
Okay, I like that. Anita, a friend of the show, texting in with one as well, saying, I walk away from whatever it is for just a while, or I leave it in my cart, my virtual cart, and I sleep on it overnight. Most of the time, the next day, I don't end up going back for it. Money saved. That's from Anita. That's pretty good. And Charlotte from King City texting in saying, using unbreakable glassware when you have a party. All right. Charlotte, what's going on in King City? What kind of wild parties you having in King City? Your guests are smashing up all your dishes. All right. Let's do another call here. Laura in Beaverton. What's your money-saving hack?
Making yogurt in the crock pot.
Making yogurt in the crock pot. How do you do that?
You get a 2-liter carton of homogenized milk, and you put it in the crock pot on low for a couple hours, and then you add some sugar, depending on how sweet you want it, and some vanilla. You let it sit for another couple hours, and then you wrap it up. You turn off the heat, wrap it up in some beach towels, and let it sit overnight.
Beach towels?
Wow.
Yeah, and then you can strain it if you want it to
Oh,
be a
no.
little bit thicker.
Gurdeep doesn't have a strainer.
We're making yogurt. Yeah, we're making yogurt or sunscreen. What's going on here?
we need hacks without strainers.
Why does every hack involve a strainer?
I don't strain it very often, but...
Okay, Laura from Beaverton, thanks so much for the call.
I'm gonna get you a strainer.
Am I getting pranked here? Why does everything involve a strainer? Millie from Brampton texting in saying, my money-saving hack, brewing my own beer at home. Is that even legal? I don't know if that's legal.
I think so. Why wouldn't it be legal?
I don't know.
You can make your own wine at home. You can make your own beer.
Yeah, I guess we're not in like prohibition.
You need a
It's not
strainer though,
bootlegging.
so you
need a
can't do
big
that one either.
Another person texting in saying using a bidet to cut down on toilet paper usage. Not sure how much that's saving because
still
you're
gotta-
using water.
Yeah, and you need a strainer.
I'm pretty sure you don't need a strainer for that. We got time for one more.
Yeah.
What's your money-saving hack? Let's go to Cynthia and Milton.
Homemade seafood sauce.
Homemade seafood sauce. Tell us about it.
Okay, ketchup,
Okay.
horseradish,
Okay.
lemon juice, fresh or just the stuff in the bottle.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of hot sauce.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah.
Stir it up, and it's better if you leave it for about a day. But you can make like a container full, and it's probably the same price as 3 bottles of the stuff in the store.
Wow. Okay. And at no point does this involve a strainer.
I'm going to send you a strainer. I feel so sad for you.
Thank you. Look, don't feel sad. I just moved, all right?
You don't need a strainer for this one though.
I don't need a strainer. This is the one I'm going to do. I'm going to make my own seafood sauce, even though I don't eat a ton of seafoed.
Oh,
Cynthia,
you should have had a housewarming gift. You should have had a housewarming party.
Pooja
Somebody would have brought you a strainer.
Pooja got me a candle, and she texted me and goes, "I should have got you a strainer instead of a candle." Cynthia, thank you so much for the call. We appreciate you.
Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.